One thing I've come to learn as a person, nobody cares. mm, we all care what you can provide for us and what you can do for us. And sometimes we meet people who are ungrateful for things you do to them. Yeah. And let me tell you a story. One day I woke up as usual and I went to work and I was fired within 20 minutes. Yes, I was fired within 20 minutes. This video we are just telling stories. We are just giving someone hope. Mwenye amefika mwisho, mwenye ame lose hope, and telling you never give up in this life. It doesn't matter what you're facing through, you'll bounce back strong. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz Wavinya. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's grow together. Leave a comment and give this video a thumbs up. Okay. And I was saying, one day I woke up as usual, went to work, and I was fired within 20 minutes. Yes, within 20 minutes. It was 20 minutes to 30 minutes, if I'm not wrong. This day I was a bit late. I used to report at work around 9:30 in the morning. So I was late. I arrived around 10 a.m. in the morning. And the reason for me being fired is not because I was late. No, I was late, but that was not the reason for me, which made me to be fired. And this is the place I worked for 5 good years. Yes, 5 good years. And I'm the person who stayed there for long. I don't know why, but I think I stayed there because I used to perform. I used to work as a cashier, come shop assistant, and I've seen many colleagues of mine. In fact, we had 2 branches. And I used to work alone in my shop, you can imagine. And we used to sell in bulky, that's in wholesale price. And I used to be alone. You can see how tiresome it was. And once sure, I've seen people being fired. You can just be employed today and tomorrow you are being fired. You can be employed today, after 2 months you are being fired. But me, I stayed over 5 years. I'm the person who stayed there for long. And the reason I stayed, I guess, that is the reason I normally say I used to perform so well when it comes to sales, when it comes to marketing of the products. I used to perform so well. So I think I stayed there because of that. But this one day, I just woke up as usual, went to work, and I was fired within 30 minutes. The reason for me being fired, I had requested something from store. And the person from the store, he delivered something which was wrong, something about sikuwa nataka. And this is a story involving 3 people, but I alone, I was the one who was condemned. I was the one who was questioned. No regrets so far, no complaints. I'm not trying to bash anyone. I'm not trying to spoil someone's name. And I'm so grateful you gave me that opportunity to work to that place for over 5 good years. But I wish you could have listened to the other parties. Now, the mistake ilikuwa ya nani, because I never sold that product. I came to realize later I was given the wrong product. And because it was late, I said I won't call my boss. The storekeeper's gone home, so I'll come to explain to them tomorrow. But the first thing in the morning when I arrived, even there was no greetings. And let me tell you another funny thing. I said I'm not bashing anyone. Maybe it is reason. In that place, we never used to say hi or greet anyone in the morning, and especially our boss. Me personally, I don't know. I remember there was a time we had issue with sales. Then my boss asked me, what could be wrong? Nowadays the sales zimeenda down sana. What could be wrong? Is there any complaint from customers? Is there any issue from customers? And he told me, you don't raise issues, or you don't say something when customers need. That time I was new in that place. I remember it was my first year, some few months. It was my first year. And I remember there was a time I greeted my boss and he kept quiet. Maybe nikasum akusikia, but this is the time as I realized hakuwa anapenda to be greeted in the morning. So I tell my boss, I normally fear you and I normally fear even to approach you, because even you don't say hi to us, and even someone says hi to you, you don't respond. So how am I going to start raising issues with you, even if you're in business and you are not even friendly to us? When we say hi and it tells me, who are you? Are you my relative? Are you my wife? And I was surprised. We're in business. Why are we talking about family here? And I said, from that time, let me keep quiet. Let me be concerned by what has brought me here. Let me work. So hiyo siku nikaingia as usual, no greetings. You just come and you start working. He asked me, yesterday you were given these products. How did you record it? How did you sell it? I was what as I was trying to explain to him, he never gave me that time to explain myself. And I think he had already made his mind. Today I'm going to fire you, and he was trying to find a mistake so that he can fire me for so long, but he couldn't find the mistake. And this mistake ilikuwa imenifo 3 people, and I wondered up to now, although no regrets, I moved on. Kwa nini hakuita the person who was in the store and the delivery guy to ask them whose mistake? Why was I being condemned, me alone? But he had his reason. I think he had made his mind. And you can imagine, this is the place I worked for 5 years, and I used to work from Monday to Monday, from day 1 to 31st, from January to December, without an off day. You can imagine? And when you want to go off, you must write a letter to explain why you want to go off. And you must say in 1 month's time, you want to go off next month. So me, I was so patient. And I said, because I need work, let me work. So you can imagine the efforts and the hard work nilikuwa nafanya, because I remember the time I was fired, it was November, and the time yenye nilienda off ilikuwa May. So you can, that period, around 6 months, around 6 months. In fact, I was so tired, ile unakuwa so fatigued mpaka you are used, your body is used, you know. And when you ask for off day, you became an enemy. I wondered. So the best thing, nilisema, let me keep quiet, let me work. Yeah. And because I could see how people were being fired in that place from day 1, I prepared myself mentality, tomorrow it can be me. So it was not a big issue. I prepared myself so early, mentality, tomorrow it can be who is being fired. So I tried to explain to him, he's not listening to me. I tried to tell him, you know what, I'm going to pay for those products, because they were just 2 products, 2 items. You can deduct it from my salary. Hey, na wakati nilisema I can deduct it from my salary, hapo ndio kulikuwa na changamoto. He told me I'm rude and I should go back home. I should report to work in 21 days. And because I know what he does when he fires people, I told him, you know what, I think you fired me. So the best thing, just pay my salary, I go, and for my off days, I go. But the guy said, I've already made my mind, just go. Even not in those 21 days I've told you. Me personally, I'll call you and tell you on when to report to work. And guys, let me tell you, I took my bag and left. And I remember calling my friend, because my friend had dropped me in the morning that I'm being fired. Within those 20 minutes, he was surprised. What's wrong? What has happened? So he tells me, let me come and pick you. I drop you back home. And I went back home. And I was forgotten so easily, so quickly. You can imagine, in 1 week's time, there was someone on my desk. You can see? And this is the thing I normally assume and I normally say. This is the thing which is planned for so long, and he could find a mistake on my side, akuwa anapata. So this one mistake, it was enough evidence attorney he will fire me. I'm not complaining, I'm not bashing anyone. Yeah, we are just educating and we're just giving stories. And losing a job, it's not that easy, especially if you're not prepared mentality. And you know, when you lose a job, you just wake up one day and you're told your job is over. Maybe no plan B. So me had already prepared myself mentally, I mean. I'd prepared myself mentally from long time that today it can be me who's been fired. And I think I overstayed. And my overstay was not welcomed. I stayed in my comfort zone for so long, and it was my time to enter into my growth zone, because I was not welcomed there. Because within a short period of time, I worked there for 5 years. Just in the blink of eye, I was being forgotten, and someone else was on my desk performing. But good thing with me, I never lost hope, because that's the worst mistake you can do. And I remember my friend telling me, don't worry, everything happens for a reason, and I know you are going to bounce back strong. Although hatujafika pali tuko supposed kuwa tumefika, but I can't complain so far. And I think being fired, it was a blessing to me, because if I could have stayed there for so long, I think ningekuwa nisha lose my mental, because that place, I guess it was toxic on my side. You can't imagine working from Monday to Monday, no off day, no resting. You are not supposed even to say hi to your boss. You are not supposed even to question somebody. You're not about questioning. Yani having the relationship about business. Maybe there are issues which customers are complaining about. If you raise them, you are being ignored. But good thing, my God knows how I worked hard in that place. I worked so hard. Even the people who know me and you are watching things, you can attest on the comment section. You can imagine, for 5 good years, I worked there, I performed so well. That's why I was not fired for that duration of time. And I remember after I left, I was accused of many things, because, as you know, customer I used to, they'll come and ask you, where's Liz? Where? And they are being told about negative things about me. She has been stealing. And I wonder, for those 5 good years I worked there, he didn't never see my mistake. He didn't see, akuona kama nilikuwa naimba that time namuibia. That time nilitoka pale, aliona this lady was doing this and that. And I came to realize, that's why in the beginning I said, one thing I learned: nobody cares. Nobody cares about you at all. Nobody cares about your struggles, your finances, your childhood struggles. Yeah, people cares what you can provide and what you can do for them. Today you are being employed. The moment utatoka pale, you'll be forgotten so easily. Lakini just to do something, do whatever you are doing with one heart. Even if you're employed, just work as if it's your own business. Because me, I used to work so hard like it was my own business. I used to give my best. But when my value ilionekana, you are not needed here, I was fired. Na umetosha. But I'm so grateful. Ningekuwa pale, I don't know if today ningekuwa niko pali nimefika. Until we moved on. So let me try to encourage someone who has passed the same thing as me, mwenye unataka ku lose hope because something is not happening. What I can tell you, keep pushing. It's not the end of it. It can be difficult at this time, at this moment, and you are wondering what will happen next. Keep pushing and believing. Never give up, never lose hope, because you'll bounce back strong. Yeah. Never lose up. Now, the worst thing you can do is to lose up. That's the worst thing you can do. So be strong, never give up, and trust me, you'll bounce back strong. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and give this video a thumbs up. Kindly, let's grow together. Share with friends. Yeah, and see you on the next one. Bye.